And oxygen depth result in the build-up of lactic acid. Very good. Okay, where? In the muscle. Very good. Okay, you want to say muscle also can, blood also can. Outline how the body remove oxygen depth. Guys, remember, what is oxygen depth? The build-up of the lactic acid. Okay, the build-up of the lactic acid. So you want to remove the lactic acid. Therefore, removing the oxygen depth. Very good. Okay, so you can say that after exercise, heart rate and breathing rate will remain high. Okay, for example, guys, you realize that after exercise, you'll be like that, right? Because your heart rate and your breathing rate will remain high to inhale more oxygen. So we say that excess oxygen needed, okay, to break down what? Lactic acid. Okay? Produce during when? Okay, you have to mention, yeah? When lactic acid is produced? During anaerobic respiration. Okay? Then you mention where does it broken down? Lactic acid, it will break down to what? Carbon dioxide and water. Okay? And remember to mention the location in the liver. Okay, I will tell you where do you get the marks. Okay, people, look in front. First, you mentioned heart rate and breathing rate remain high. You get 1 marks. Okay? Excess oxygen needed to break down what? Lactic acid. So you mention lactic acid, you get 2 marks. When? Produced during anaerobic respiration. Okay. The last few sentences missing already. Okay, so you can mention lactic acid, okay, is broken down to what? Okay, guys, remember, lactic acid is an intermediate. It is similar to glucose. So it will be broken down to carbon dioxide and water. Okay, in where? In your liver. Guys, always remember, in biology, it's not very hard to score. Okay, you have to mention the location. Understand? Okay, in the liver. So what does lactic acid broken down into? Carbon dioxide and water. Okay, 1 marks, 1 mark. Give the balance equation. Sure, no problem. Come, my student. Give me the balance equation. Scott, right? Scott are ready to give all the answer ready. Okay, come. C6H12O6. What is lactic acid? Lactic acid is half of the glucose. C3H6O3. Remember that. Lactic acid is half of the glucose. Thank you. And then you can break it down into what? Carbon dioxide and water. Then. Okay, so it's the same as breaking down the glucose because lactic acid is like an intermediate of glucose. Understood? Okay.